Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Dealer. This is Arkham Horror, the card game, doing the path to Carcosa, and we're going to be doing the Last King. This will be my second attempt at this. I did make a pretty significant mistake with a Cursed Follower, where I forgot to actually start applying curse tokens. I was in pain, but I was doing actually reasonably well, so I definitely don't want to have it, you know, I don't want to forget stuff. Let's just put it that way. And forgetting curse tokens does add up very quickly. So we'll go ahead and get started with this. We'll go ahead and shuffle this deck. This deck nearly murdered me on like turn 1. Jeez, this thing was brutal. Fashionably late. As you pull up to the manor, you notice that something is wrong. A trail of blood leads up the porch steps, and the front door is smashed. Muted music comes from within the house. It's warped and discordant notes, painful to your ears. Has the madness of the King of Yellow already made its way here? 3 doomed to advance. Discovering the truth, this isn't a party, it's a madhouse, but for some reason the guests are too deluded to notice. Very few of them are sane, and many are themselves horrors to your eye. Perhaps you can talk to them to learn more about the King in Yellow. If you are eliminated, or you place your clues on the act instead of on your location, and then you just try to get as much as you can and get out. Skulls are reveal another token, and if you fail, you place Doom on a lunatic. And then tablets, we have -4, and if you fail, you take 1 horror, which also I think I was forgetting to do. So that's another thing I need to note. Okay, let's go ahead and click Setup. This did not randomize. Yeah, this did not randomize. Give me a moment. So I don't know if I'm supposed to shuffle this first. Yeah, this is not randomly placing them. It literally has done the same thing over and over again. So I'm just going to shuffle this and see if it makes a difference. Okay, it did make a difference. All right. I mean, as much as I would love to have the same setup as I had before, no. Just plain no. All right, let's go ahead and do Mulligan. I had the worst Mulligan on Agnes. Like, it was impressive. Like, I had nothing, and then I discarded my entire hand and still had nothing. All right. Weakness. All right, still kind of garbage. Definitely don't need any of... I mean, Rite of Seeking can help. It does get you technically clues, but that is not what we want right now. What we need more than anything right now is weapons of destruction. Put it over here. Okay, that thing's just not going to go away. Cool. There we go. All right, draw 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is something I could play with. Shuffle. All right, over here. Shuffle. Deal 5. All right, this start is not bad. I actually don't want to get rid of anything because I only have so many resources to begin with. So we'll go ahead and flip this over. We start with some clues here. 2 Shroud, got it. Over here, you have to have 10 or more resources. Over here, you have to have 6 cards in hand. Over here, you have to do a book check. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Agnes. Oh my god, there's... I'm going to spend 3 to get out... actually, I will spend 1 to get out Arcane Initiate. I'll go ahead and search top 3. No spells. Okay. Next action, I'm going to spend 3 to get out Shriveling. And then my last action, I'm going to go ahead and get Forbidden Knowledge out. I'm going to use that to get a resource. Okay, come on. Click the token. Gain a resource. Do 1 horror to her. And that'll be it. Okay. Next, we'll go to Patrice. Hers are going to be pretty easy as well. I'm going to spend 5 resources and 2 actions to get at Madame Branch and in Mind's Eye. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust Madame Branch to gain a resource. And then for my last action, I'll move up here. Okay, discard the top card of the encounter deck. I don't know if I actually shuffled. Not a monster. Okay, so we're good to go, and we can actually start doing some stuff here with Constance Domain next round, which is not bad. All right. So we'll go ahead and get started with this nonsense. No enemies, upkeep. Ward of protection, upkeep. Okay, you're in my hand now. That's fine. In fact, you can stay in my hand. I don't care. You're going to be the least of my problems right now. Okay. We'll go straight into Mythos, our first Doom. We're 2 of 3. If there are no lunatic enemies, there are none, so it's going to surge. Alright, we got a Roach Swarm. This place has 2 Shroud. Okay. Okay. Either place one of your clues on a bystander asset in play or take 1 horror, 1 damage. I have no choice here. I have to take the horror and damage because I have to pick something that actually makes a change in the game state. So I'll put it on my Downwell Branch. That's fine. Okay. We'll go ahead and start with Agnes. Agnes, go ahead and search top 3. String of Curses goes in our hand. Get rid of that accursed follower. I'll go ahead and do Forbidden Knowledge, gain a resource. I'm going to go ahead and kill off the Arcane Initiate. So those are all lightning bolts. I'm going to go ahead and do Shriveling next. We are 5 to 2. Oh, go to hell. I'm going to take 2 horror. 1 damage will go to this thing. I'm going to go ahead and try again. Oh, no. Yeah, I will try again. Because I have to get rid of this thing. Okay, we succeed this time. I do take another horror and kill this thing. Good God. Alright. Well. Let's, let's just go here, living room. Alright, so this place, if you succeed in parlay actions, you can draw a card, which is kind of nice. Meanwhile, up here with, we can do a, currently we can do a 4 to 3 test using Mind's Eye. Speaking of Mind's Eye, we'll go ahead and discard this one to get 2 more secrets. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and parlay. I will commit a Defiance. I'm going to pick Tablet. So currently we are 5 to 3. Good to go. We get 1 clue. And then we will parlay again using Mind's Eye. So we're going to go 8. Oh, we're actually not in Desperation. Okay. We'll go 7 to 3. We succeed. And we will try one more time. This is just going to be a 4 to 3 test. We did it. Cool. We got all of it off of Constance. And now we don't never have to go in that middle area again. Okay. No enemies on the board. Upkeep. I got my painkillers. Upkeep. Okay. A lot of reckless assaults that I can't do anything with. Alright, so I'll probably do the double actions. Or actually, I can have her work this way, I guess, and pray. Alright. So... yeah, no enemies go to... we did our upkeep, go to Doom. Did I forget last round? Oh, I did forget to add a Doom last round. I apologize. Or did I? Yeah, we did forget because there's 4. Okay, so we should be. This should advance. Yeah, 100%. All right, we're gonna get her, and she's gonna go to the person with the lowest clues, which is over here. And then this gets shuffled back in here. Okay, draw. I have to place a clue or take 1 and 1. I have to take the 1 and 1. All right, I'm nearly dead. Good times. Well, actually, at the very least. Yeah, at the very least, I can just do a ward and just take 1. All right, over here. Roach Swarm. This place's shroud is 5. All right. Not much I can do about that. Okay. We'll start with Agnes. I'm going to go ahead and spend an action drawing a card. I'm going to spend an action drawing a card. I'm going to spend an action to get out Pete Sylvester. And that'll be it. Alright, so next round I can start getting clues from here. Because good God, do we need them. Alright. So good news is we're no longer in instant death mode. Bad news is Patrice needs to get out of instant death mode, and I don't really have any good solutions for it. So I can go 5-3 with a fearless. So we'll try it with Mind's Eye, 5-3. We succeed. I recover a horror. I'm going to go ahead and move up to here. So this location you can just eat to recover horror, but you also can potentially take horror and place doom. All right. Besides that, you can otherwise just do your usual stuff. So we're going to go ahead and do our usual stuff. We'll go 4-3 here with a parlay. We succeed. We get 1 clue. All right. Not the best start. This will unexhaust. You thankfully will not do anything with us because they're just creatures. Also, what's her face is not going to do anything. She's just aloof. Yep. So I'll go upkeep. Okay, deny existence. That'll keep me alive. Okay, another Mind's Eye. And some other junk. Okay, cool. We can work with that. Mythos. First doom of 3. Oh yeah, I didn't even read this part. Yeah, if it isn't our final guest, the doorman announces, Miss Devine, your presence here has been long awaited. The woman wears a devilish dress and a similar grin. You swear you've seen the symbol on her amulet before? Well, now the real party can begin, she declares, then heads off to mingle with the other partygoers. And then over here we have more and more. This place continues to fall into madness, transforming before your very eyes. Every time it advances, we end up getting a random person transformed. All right. Doom. Okay. Yeah, Doom is fine. All right. 6-2. Good to go. Take 1 and 1 or place a clue on a bystander. All right. I will take the 1 and 1. We'll just put both on Madame Lebranche because she's kind of served her purpose. Okay. Investigation phase. We'll start with Patrice. I'm going to discard Mind's Eye to get more of these fun things. So lightning bolt to do that. All right. Next, I will go ahead and try to do a 4-3 test again. We succeed. We get a clue. I'm going to do 1 more. So yeah, 4-3. At this point, I'll go 5-3. We succeed. All right, got all the clues here. Oh, I'm supposed to flip these cards, by the way. I'm not going to read all the text on here, but we've interviewed Constance and interviewed Sebastian. Okay, So we're good to go on that front. And then I can move, so I'm going to. We're just going to move down to here. Okay. So this place, you can if you succeed in parlay actions, you can gain 2 resources. All right. Meanwhile, over here with Ishimaru, we do have 6 cards in hand. So I am going to go ahead and 6 to 2. Good to go. I will go ahead and draw a card from this. And then I, of course, get a clue here. And then we'll do it 2 more times. 1 and 2. Good to go. We got all the clues here. All right. So we get Haruko. I think Haruko is the one we didn't get before. All right. By the way, it's once per phase, so we can only do that's why I only drew 1 card. Okay, with all that said and done, we are good to go. Let's go ahead and go to Upkeep. So this will put her at 8 cards. Perfect. 2 to 9 existences, which is great. All right. Prophecy, all that's good. We'll go ahead and go Mythos, Second Doom. Ancient Evils, I will take the Horror and prevent that from happening. Cypher. Oh my god, what the hell is it doing? There you go. Put a Horror on that. Okay. You. Young Psychopath. I either have to take 1 Horror, or Young Psychopath will get +3 fight until the end of the phase. I'll take the 1 Horror. That's fine. And then we have the means to actually, you know, end your life now. Okay. Investigation phase. We'll start with... We're up to 2 Doom. All right. So unfortunately, Prophecy is not doing its job. We'll start with Agnes. We'll move Agnes up 1 space, up to here. So this location, when you end your turn here, you have to do a Will 2 test, and if you fail, you have to place clues on the gallery. It's a 1-shard location, so it's not too bad. And unfortunately, the Ashley Clark is just a double action to do whatever you need to do. So we're just going to double action and grab a clue. All right. Unfortunately, I can't do anything with Jordan Perry because he has. I need to have 10 resources or more, and I'm kind of busy right now. All right. So we're going to. I'm going to go ahead and do Mind's Eye to make this a 4 to 2 test. And we'll make it 5 to 2. Yeah, 5 to 2. We succeed. After this test ends, you may shuffle all but 1 card from your discard into this thing. Yeah, it's fine. So let's keep our improvised weapon in here, and the rest can get shuffled back in. Oh, also this Prophecy will already go into the discard. So shuffle all this back in. This is good because it kind of resets the clock on the Watcher, because I don't want to deal with him right now. We did do 1 damage, so that's good to go on that front. This goes back here. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and attack again with Mind's Eye. I will commit a last chance. So I will go 6 to 2. And again, I'll go ahead and just shuffle this back in and kill her off. All right, last action, I'm just going to gain a resource because that's what we need. Okay, that is everybody. No enemies. So yeah, compared to my first run I like drew both lunatics, the ones that do damage when they engage you, like back to back on Agnes. It was a struggle. I was popping painkillers like crazy. All right, an enemy phase, no enemies to worry about yet, so that's going to change in a second. Upkeep, back to 8 cards for you. That's fine. All right, I did get my haunted. I also got my cornered, so that's good. So right now, all my stats are this. Mythos. So random, whatever. I'm going to hit just shuffle and take whatever the top is. Haruko. Haruku is the annoying one, because if you ever do damage to her, you have to draw the top card of the encounter deck. And there's not much you can do about that. This dress looks gorgeous. It's anytime you deal damage, so it doesn't matter what the source is. Doesn't this dress look gorgeous on me? All right. 6. Yeah, she also has 6 fight. That is so ridiculous. All right. Not much I can do about that. Okay. Oh, also, Pete should have healed earlier. Okay. Move all doom. Okay, besides that, okay, none of the other stuff happens, so we just get regular Mythos cards. Discard item assets from your play area and or hand with a total purchase cost of X. Okay. Alright, the shroud value for this location, thankfully, is 1. You suddenly drop, so I'll just discard a painkillers. It has to be, yeah, and or your hand, so I can discard from my hand. So we'll get rid of that and call it good. Boop. And then for you, here he is, this jerk, Maniacs. So it does 1 and 1. It'll take 1 damage and then do 1 damage to her. And there's not much I can do about that. Okay, get out of my head. All right. You said it. And there's not really... So the bad part is unfortunately, I'm not in desperation, so I can't do what I really need to do here. And this guy is just going to murder me anyway. Alright. Not much we can do about this. Alright, I'm going to start with Agnes here. We'll go ahead and double action, get a clue. Is there anything I can do to kind of prepare for what's coming my way? Sort of. Not really, though. I'll go ahead and just spend a resource to get out painkillers. And that'll be it. And you're an elite, so String of Curses is useless. Good. We could use it to evade, though. So there is that option. So yeah, the plan here probably is just to endure for a round, maybe, because I don't want to go through the encounter deck too quickly, because that's just going to be a problem. Meanwhile, over here with the problem, yeah, they're just going to hit me for a lot. I'm going to go ahead and take a damage to get out my cornered. Bravery is born when there is no other choice. You said it. Alright. And then I'm going to try to evade. This will put us at 3-1. I will discard Say Your Prayers. Or sorry, I'll discard Say Your Prayers. Do Mind's Eye here, so I'll be, yeah, discarding this will give me +2, so I'm 5-1. Okay, he is evaded for this round. Alright, and then last action, I will just gain a resource, because that's really all I can do right now. Okay. Enemy phase, she's going to come say hi, do 1 and 1. So I'll take the damage and put the horror on Pete Sylvester. Okay. And then during upkeep, this guy will re-engage and do 1 damage to himself and 1 damage to her. Okay, Rite of Seeking, that'll be good on the way out at least. And then we got some winging it's. We do also have an improvised weapon locked in over there. Fortunately, there's not much we can do about it. Alright, go ahead and go to Mythos. First Doom. Put Tough Crowd into play next to the agenda deck. Each investigator must spend one additional action to parlay. At the end of the round, discard it. God, that's not much I can do about that. Next to the agenda deck, each location gets +1 Shroud. Okay, that's not the end of the world. All right. We'll start with Patrice. So I don't have any Mind's Eye left. Winging it are not going to help me right now. I could potentially do a improvised weapon from the discard. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a damage, the provoke, to get rid of the hunted. I'll put his stats back up. I'm going to spend a resource to go ahead and play this, which will get shuffled back into the discard. So right now I'm going to be a 2-2 test right now. I'm going to go ahead and do cornered. Discard this winging it. So now I'm 4-2. And then we're going to go 5-2, and I'm going to pick tablet. We succeed. Since I did this from the discard, I do +1 damage, so this will kill him. I'm just reading this again. If you play it from discard, you shuffle it into your deck after resolving its effects. Okay. Cool. I would have loved to got Pete Sylvester out, but I'm in kind of busy. All right. Speaking of being busy, we're getting halted here. So I can either parlay right now and just take the hit and just go from there. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because evading right now is just going to kind of reset my clock, and that's not going to do anything. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just spend 3 actions to go ahead and do the parlay here. It doesn't provoke, and get the last clue here. So all I need to do for her now is just get her down to the foyer and kind of work from there. So unfortunately, I am going to take 1 and 1 from this from her. I do heal with Pete Sylvester first, put the horror back, and I'll take 1 damage. And then nothing else is going on over here, so we'll just go ahead and go straight into upkeep. Okay, that's okay. Sword Cane, that is what we need. That I can play with. That gets me back into shape. Upkeep. Alright, Defiances, Perceptions, Fearless, Perceptions. Okay. This place, okay, I will need the, yeah, none of this is going to help me. We'll go ahead and go into Mythos, we'll get 1 Doom, and see what happens. Roach Swarm. Oh, also these get discarded. And Ancient Evils, and there's not anything I can do about it, so it does go ahead and advance. Ashley Kirk. Oh, you. Well, that's going to be fun. Each investigator at this location can't draw cards during upkeep. Okay, I can live with that. What I can't live with is the fact that I am completely swarmed by enemies. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that. All right. God, that's a lot of nonsense. All right. And then, of course, we still have the Mythos. Another Ooze and Filth. We do have lunatic enemies, so it's going to be a 4-3 test. I'm going to commit a Fearless and a Defiance. So that's going to make it 6-3. I'll pick Tablet as the symbol. Actually, I will pick Skull as the symbol, and I'm going to go ahead and discard a use Cornered to get +2. So I'm now 6, 7, 8, 8-3, and I'm picking Skull. Good to go. I will heal 1 horror. This goes away. All right. Yeah, it just says no lunatic. It doesn't matter if they're engaged or not. Okay. All right. Investigation phase. Not much I can do with Patrice right now. I'm just going to spend 3 actions, gaining resources. And that'll be it for her. Meanwhile, over here... Okay. Let's spend 2 resources to get out Sword Cane. I am going to go ahead and it doesn't provoke to get out, and then I can immediately play this at to do an evade. So I'm going to evade Haruko. Will be 6-3. We'll go 7-3 with Fearless. That's why I did it. So -4, so I do beat it 3-3, and I didn't fail, so I don't take any horror. I do heal a horror. And you are now evaded. And I could try to kill Ashley right now, which is not a bad idea. That will put me at what, 8-2? Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend a charge, 8-2. Also, I think I've been forgetting I have +2 from this. 1 second. Okay, yeah, I did forget the +2 when I fought the first Roach Swarm. So when I drew that tablet, I thought it was 5-2, so that would have been -4, which would have been 1-2, and I would have failed and taken additional horror. Actually, it was 7-2, so I actually succeeded and one-shotted the Roach Swarm. I still would have taken a horror from drawing the tablet, but I did not take a horror from failing the test off a tablet. So I went ahead and restored 1 horror. I gave back 1 of my charges. Currently, I've already spent the charge that I'm going to be using against Ashley Clark. So, and I just spent the action. So we're going to go 8-2. We succeed. We do 2 damage. I'm going to go ahead and do it again. 8-2. All right. I will take 1 horror. I will put it on her. So I'll have this do 1 damage through my ability. And then that is 8-2, so that would have been 4-2, so I still pass, and I'll do 2 damage and kill her. She's just going to go to victory, and she is out of commission for now. Also, I forgot to flip over Ashley when I actually completed her. I'm not going to read her, but we have interviewed her. So we've gotten everyone except for Jordan Perry here. Okay. Pete's going to heal for 1 horror, and that's the end of the round, so we're going to go ahead and go straight to enemy phase. Enemy is going to hit me for 1. I am going to go ahead and, I think this is... Do I have phases here? Yeah, I do. Hunter enemies move. After the hunter enemies move, I am going to go ahead and use a painkiller. Take 1 horror and heal 1 damage. And then I'm going to take a damage. And for now, we're just going to put the... for now, we're just going to put the horror here. Alright, and then during the upkeep, you're going to get re-engaged. And then, yeah, that's going to be it. So go straight to upkeep. Yeah, and What's-Her-Face is dead, so we don't have to worry about not being able to draw cards. Okay, Gumption, Patrice's Violin, and all that good stuff. Okay. With what we have, we might have a chance. Okay. Upkeep, Mythos, we're now 1 of 3. Oh, no. Alright, we're going to take a damage, and he's going to take a damage. Alright, yeah, getting a little crowded here. Okay, and then for you, Young Psychopath, I will take the horror. Okay, you are a problem. We do have an improvised weapon, though. Okay, we can make stuff happen here. Oh, yeah, so yeah, definitely going to take the horror so she doesn't get to 5 fight. All right. Investigation phase. We'll start over here because, geez, this is some nonsense. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use the last shriveling. Go 8 to 1 here. Good to go. It dies. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and pop this to heal 1. We'll do 1 horror here. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust Sword Cane to try to evade Haruko. We're going to be 6 to 3. We'll go 8 to 3. Good to go. You're now evaded. And then I'm just going to move down and take a damage. I mean, it's either that or I just try to evade you normally. Yeah, I'm just going to evade you normally. We'll see what happens. So 4 to 1. We'll go 5 to 1 with String of Curses. Also, this should have probably got discarded a while ago. Unfortunately, that is a fail. I will take 1 horror, which I'll use my ability to do another horror here. And that's going to be it for now. All right. Meanwhile, over here with Patrice, I'm going to go ahead and parlay first, which doesn't provoke. I have enough resources now. I'm going to I'm going to discard an improvised weapon with cornered. So that's going to make me 4 to 2. Yeah, 4 to 2. We pass, and we can reshuffle as much as we want back in. I'm going to go ahead and keep the improvised weapon in here. We do get a clue here. Next, I'm going to spend a resource to play improvised weapon. For my discard, this thing is going to become 1 fight. I'm going to go ahead and commit a gumption to make it 0 fight. So I'm going to have 2 to 0, and I'll do an extra damage. Good to go. She is dead. This is going to get reshuffled back in. This gets discarded. And then for my last action, I am going to go ahead and spend 2 to get out Patrice's Violin. I'm going to go ahead and use it to discard this to gain 1 resource. Alright. So with that, we'll be set to go ahead and continue parlaying here and hopefully be okay. Okay, I'm going to take 1 damage from the Maniac. This will re-engage. Upkeep. Holy Rosary. Could have used you sooner. Alright. Okay. Mythos, Second Doom. Alright, I have to spend an extra action to parlay. Got it. Corrosion. I have to discard item assets until I die. 4 Shroud here. I will discard this St. Hubert's Key. Actually. Yeah, I'm going to discard the St. Hubert's Key. So it has to be up to 4 Shroud, which is fine. I don't want to discard anything else. Okay, that is it for that. We'll start with Agnes, because she is definitely busy. Okay. First things first. Evade Haruko. 6 to 3. We'll go 7 to 3. Good to go. I will go ahead and use the... oh, also, I should have healed 1 from Peter. Okay, so you're evaded. Next, I'm going to try to evade you, Maniac. We'll go 5 to 1. We succeed. You are now evaded. And then I'm going to spend my last action to get the hell... Oh my god, I've been forgetting to do this over and over again. Give me a moment. All right, I counted it up. I ended my turn in this location 5 times. So before we move, we'll do 5 tests. 6 to 4, or 6 to 2, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we passed all 5 tests. Last action, we move down. Done. All right, give me a moment. Okay, so I was just making sure I had an action to do that. I did. Okay, so yeah, I did my 5 checks. We're good to go. Holy cow, sorry about that. Also, Pete will heal for 1. Okay, I will go ahead and also lightning bolt painkillers to heal for 1 and put a horror here. Okay. So, Patrice, right now it's going to take extra actions to do any parlay nonsense, which is fine. So I can go... I can discard Run for Your Life. Actually, we'll go ahead and do Patrice's Violin to discard Desperate Search and draw a card. Okay, we can work with that. All right. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 actions to parlay. So we're right now 2 to 2, 4 to 2, 6 to 2, 6 to 2, and 8 to 2. Using I don't need to exhaust corner; it's just a way to keep track of it. So 4, 6, 8, and we pass. And yeah, all this is going to get discarded. I can shuffle everything back in. So we'll do that. And it's after the test ends. So, oh, actually, it's after the test ends. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 1 card because of the Unexpected Courage. All right, and then I get to choose a card to keep in here. I'll keep the improvised weapon in here, and the rest can get shuffled back in. Holy cow, these freaking Elder Signs. Okay, that does leave me with 1 action remaining, which unfortunately I can't really do much with. I'm just going to gain a resource. Okay, these 2 will unexhaust. And then there's no any active enemies. Get upkeep. Good to go. You're good to go. Upkeep. Haunted again. All right. Tough crowd goes away. All right. We just have 1 clue left on Jordan Perry, and then we just need to get the hell out of here. Unfortunately, we're going to turn somebody into something. Sebastian. Sebastian is up here. Hunter retaliates, cannot cancel his attacks. He hits for 2 and 2. Holy crap, he's going to be a monster. Savage Hysteria. Okay. And then, of course, we get our Mythos card. 6 to 3. We'll go 7 to 3. Good to go. We'll heal 1 horror. Man of the Pallid Mask is going to spawn. Where do we spawn him? He was on the bottom of the deck. It's pretty much equal in all directions, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's going to have to go into one of the corners. And there's not much I can do about that. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to ignore him this time because there's just no way I'm gonna get to him. Let me check one thing. So yeah, it's gonna be the total difference. So this is 1 away and then 3 away. So this is technically furthest. So even though it's closer to one of the people. So yeah, it's just gonna spawn there. Not much I can do about it. All right. Also, my stats should be this now. Okay. Investigation phase. Yeah, the only way we could possibly do anything about this... I mean, yeah, we can do it. There is a way to do it. It's just not a good way. I'm going to start with Agnes. I'm going to go ahead and move her down a space. I'm going to go ahead and spend an action and 4 resources to do right of seeking, and I'm going to go ahead and investigate here and get this out of the way. 6 to 2. We pass. We will immediately end our turn, which is fine. And this stays out. Okay. Do you not exceed the recommended dosage? This goes away. We got the 2 clues here, so we're good to go on this front. All right. The only person that's not transformed at this point, we have 2 people that haven't transformed yet, which is Constance and Jordan Perry. So we're kind of good pacing-wise. I really need to deal with Jordan Perry, but I also want to deal with this as soon as possible. Okay, yeah, we're going to go ahead and try this. God, this having haunted, though, is a problem. All right, can I even evade you? Can I even? Yeah, it's going to come down to suffering here. All right. Move up here, get engaged by you. We're going to evade you. We're 1 to 3 right now. This puts us at 7 to 3, adds 1 curse. Good to go, you're evaded. I'm then going to go ahead and try to I can't even desperate search. We'll just try to... Yeah, that's only going to put us at that. That's not going to be good enough. All right, we'll go ahead and Lightning Bolt. Discard this and draw a card. That's not going to help us either. Okay. So for my last action, I'm just going to gain a resource. Okay. Hunting, you go down 1. I can choose where you hunt, so you can just go that way. Okay. You will re-engage. Upkeep. And upkeep. Alright. Doom. Ancient Evils. Alright, and this is going to be a problem. Alright, 3 to 2. Actually, it's 3 to 4 because Pallid Mask is in play. Okay, I'm just going to make the test. I do autofail, that's fine. I'm going to use Deny Existence to negate the horror. Okay. God, we just need to get that. We can go ahead and start doing this. Take a horror on you to gain a resource. Anyway, I was thinking about just rushing up there, but I think the better solution is just move. Actually, we'll just do a lightning bolt for right now, and I'll see how this goes over here. Could I? Oh, actually, I can help. Yeah, you know what? That's going to be the plan. I will move 2 spaces and go up to all the way up to here. Okay. Oh, also, I should have been gaining resources every time I succeeded with a parlay action, so I should be like at tons of resources because each round I was doing it. So I should have gained another 4, which is fine. All right. Anyway, over here with Agnes Baker. I can try to investigate this location. Yeah, I am going to go ahead and try to investigate this location. That's going to be the plan. I'm going to do Promise of Power, which is going to add a curse. I am going to commit a Rite of Seeking, So right now we're sitting on 6, 7, 7 to 4 right now. We're 7 to 4. We'll make it 7 to 2. Yep, 7 to 2. We succeed. All right, gets put away. All right, we're good here. These go away. You're going to heal. All right. And then meanwhile, we still need to deal with you. I'm going to use this to discard a card and draw a card. Okay. That'll put me at 4 to 3. Okay. I'm going to try to evade him. Right now we're 1 to 3. 3 to 3. 7 to 3. That's -4. So that passes just barely. He's evaded. We move down 1 to here. And I don't have any way to follow up. I'm going to go ahead and just gain a resource. Actually, no. Instead of moving, I'm just going to get rid of this haunted. And I'll get my stats back to normal. Okay. Oop, didn't mean to do that. All right. Well, I know I'm going to be drawing soon. All right. Hunt. Re-engage. I'm going to put this on you. Upkeep. Okay, now we have to deal with you. Upkeep. Good. All right. All right, so unfortunately we're going to hit the Mythos phase, which is going to be a problem because this is going to be a thing. It's going to be parry. All right. So this clue is just going to get placed here. We did not get to talk to them. Okay. This location has Force Shroud. Probably not going to get anywhere with it, but that's okay. Mythos. Yeah, I believe that's been fixed. Yep, Corrosion. The Shroud here is 2. I will just discard a Shriveling. Young Psychopath. I will take the Horror. Okay. Okay, we have an improvised weapon. Okay. So, we just need to get out of here, because if this advances again, yeah, if there are no cards left underneath the scenario reference card, we're going to get caught here. Okay. So what we're going to go ahead and do is attempt to evade here. We're 6 to 3. We will go 7 to 3. Good thing I did. I do pass just barely. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You're evaded. And then I'm going to move down, which will get me engaged with you. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 resources to get out to Sword Cane and evade you again, 6 to 2. Good to go. You're evaded. All right. Next, we're going to go ahead and have Patrice go. I'm going to discard Say Your Prayers and draw a card. That is not terrible. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do Improvised Weapon. Spend a resource. So -1 fight, so we're 2 to 1. And we're just going to go 6 to 1. Add a doom, or add a curse. 6 to 1. Okay, does 2 damage. Kills you. Alright, next we'll move down. And I'm going to go ahead and just spend 3. Oh, also, Agnes will take 2 horror on Pete Sylvester. It's in your hand, reveal it, and do this. Okay, I can choose the order these effects go in. So I will take the 2 horror and then have him heal 1. Alright. Because, yeah, I'm not going to play the Dark Memory here. Alright. So, yeah, I moved. I'm just going to spend the 3 to get out Pete. Oh, actually, you're just going to get... Oh, I can't get him out. Oh, that's actually a problem. Yeah, so can't have the same guy out at the same time. Okay, I was just taking a glance to see if I accidentally made that mistake, but I don't think I did. Which is unfortunate. Okay, so yeah, I have 1 action remaining. I can't get Pete out, so get back that resources. Okay. I can investigate. So you know what? I'll go ahead and discard Pete Sylvester for +2 for the cornered, and then play these 2. So it's going to be a total of 6 to 4. We succeed just barely to get that clue. Alright, we have all the clues. We just need to live. Alright, enemy phase. You are going to come say hi. I'll have it engage you and do 1 and 1. Now I'm in desperation. And then you'll eventually re-engage, which is fine. Upkeep. Upkeep. 1 doom. Alright, 6 to 2. We'll go 7 to 2 just because I can. Okay, we passed. Next. We'll take 1 and 1. That's actually a problem. Yeah, because I can't get away now. Alright, investigation phase. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and evade using a sword cane, 6 to 2. Good to go. And then I'm going to move and get out. That's all I can really do with her. Alright, Patrice. Let's discard an improvised weapon and draw a card. Yeah, that's not going to be good enough. Yeah, I'm gonna probably die from physical damage, unfortunately. And there's not much I can do about it. Let's go ahead and just we'll start with Haruko. I'm gonna go ahead and do Prophecy and Ward of Protection. And discard a Say Your Prayers. So that's going to put me at 7 to 3. Which I pass. Barely. Glad I did all that. But now I have to evade this Maniac. I'll discard this Cornered. Go 4 to 1. And I failed, so that's it. I can do 1 more evade, 2 to 1. I do pass. I live for 1 more. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting out of this, because they're just gonna wreck me. Yeah. Okay. Well, these guys will yeah. So what's gonna end up happening is Maniac's gonna re-engage me, and that's gonna kill me. Okay. So she's going to take a physical trauma. And that'll be it. So everyone who hasn't been defeated Yeah, I believe we get no resolution. The good news is everything gets placed on this thing, even if you get defeated or resign. So we're good to go on that front. So we do resolution 1 because at least one investigator resigned. We investigated all those people. And then we killed a number of them, which I'm going to end up killing all of them anyway. All right. Each investigator earns experience equal to victory X value on the victory display, which is 0. We do get +1 for chasing the stranger, because we did defeat him. For every 2 clues that on the act deck when the game ended, choose an investigator to earn 1 additional experience point. Experience from this award must be divided evenly. Okay, we are sitting on 17 clues. Yeah, that is 4. Yep, that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have, 17. So every 2 clues, so that's 4 experience for each of them. Okay. All right, that works for me. So definitely one of the upgrades I'm going to need to do instead is get rid of Pete on Patrice, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Yeah, I completely forgot that we had some overlap there. All right, besides that, we go to Interlude 1. We're going to go ahead and just burn it all down. You slayed the monsters at the Jarnet party. We get 1 conviction. And then we remove all tokens and get some cultist tokens instead. And I'd rather have cultist tokens. Holy crap. Yeah, having those -4s were brutal. And it's completely random which ones you get in the first after the first scenario. Alright, so all dead, got the conviction. And I don't think I have anything here that I need to note. Okay. So yeah, it just goes to scenario 3. Okay. So yeah, a bit rough, but being able to chase the stranger I think was a good thing. Hopefully that'll help us in the future. Alright, so yeah, 4 experience each. Give me 1 moment. Okay. So the first 2 upgrades of cards will be reduced by 1 experience. So I'm going to upgrade both my Fearlesses first. So each of these will cost 1, so a total of 2 experience. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my Ward of Protection to Ward of Protection 2, the remaining one, which will cost 0 because I'm reducing it by 2 because of Arcane Researches. And then my last 2 experience is going to go towards upgrading one of my Rated Seekings. And that is the gist of that. So this will hopefully help with the horror that Agnes has been soaking up lately. And good to go on that front. All right. And then over here, we're going to spend 3 experience to replace Peter Sylvester with Granny Orn level 3. Granny Orn level 3 will give you +1 willpower, +1 intelligence, and then as a reaction, you can, as a reaction, if you're going to fail a test, you can give either +1 skill value or -1 through exhausting her. So pretty useful. She is expensive though. She is 4 cost. Also, I'm going to go ahead and use my remaining experience to buy a gumption to replace prophecy. All right, so now there shouldn't be any overlap. I only kind of skimmed my previous footage of the first scenario, but I don't think I ever got Pete Sylvester out with Patrice, so I think we're good to go on that front. So yeah, also we never got hit by Watcher, which was kind of nice. All right. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't remember it was number of clues divided by 2. I couldn't remember the exact number for that type of stuff, and unfortunately we didn't get any other victory. Also, real quick. I think it says it here. Anytime the bearer leaves the campaign for any reason, choose a new investigator to become the bearer. Okay, so this is going to go to okay, I did make a mistake again. Add it to the investigator's deck. How's that work? Yeah, 1 second. Oh, also, we need to record that the stranger is on to us. From the last scenario. Let me check this. I don't understand how the palette mask works. Okay, I think I understand. Sorry about that. I was just overthinking this. So this should not have gone to victory. It should have just gone to the discard pile. And just stays with Agnes for now. Because it's not leaving the campaign. So I don't need to worry about it going to the other person. I believe by leaving the campaign, there's probably like a situation where someone gets killed or goes insane. So we're good to go on that front. That is everything, I think. Again, apologies for any rules mistakes. Hopefully you guys didn't scream at the screen too much. I did at least catch some of them and kind of do the skill test after the fact. Yeah, I completely forgot about the gallery, unfortunately. And then the other mistake I made, I didn't catch until later, which was to my detriment, which was dealing with the actually passing a check when I thought I failed, which does influence things. So I had to do it. Okay, or I had to fix it. In any case, hopefully, so Patrice has been kind of fun to play. I mean, she has a similar issue as Mystics in general, which is you can whiff, and it can be kind of a problem there. But she does cycle through her deck very quickly, so hopefully that will kind of keep her momentum going. In any case, she's going to have a physical trauma from now on, which is not the end of the world. Hopefully, I don't know if there was a way to actually ensure she made it. I didn't actually need to grab that last clue, which was the biggest issue. But I don't remember if she was the one that picked up the clue or not at this point, because I'm a bit exhausted. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Hero. This was Arkham Horror, the card game. The Path of to Carcosa, the Last King. Next, we'll be doing Echoes of the Past, which is, I believe, we're in the museum again, or the library. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.